Hello, everyone. This is Miss Rector. I'm just trying to give you some options for turning in work if English is not your first language. So, my goal, of course, is to see how well you understand our content, not how well you understand English. So, I have this is our website or our Google Classroom. If you go to the classwork, then we have work posted for every single day. I try to every day, like here's tomorrow's lesson. It has in English what we're going to do, and then below that is in Spanish. If we have Google Slides, I try to have an English and a Spanish version for you. But sometimes there's a document like this one we're doing tomorrow that is just in English. And I would hand this paper out in class, and you could fill out the hard copy like everybody else is doing, or I'm going to give you another option on how to do that in the classroom right here. So, we're going to watch a video on YouTube tomorrow. I'll try to have Spanish subtitles on in the room. If you wanted to watch it on your Chromebook with the Spanish subtitles, you could too. Now, this document, if you wanted to do a digital version, you could open up that document and wait for it to load. Okay, so right now it's in English, and you could go to Tools and Translate Document, and then choose a language. So it's going to save this new translated document in your Google Drive. Okay, so it's going to save it in your Google Drive, and you can name it whatever you want to name it here. And choose your language. So we'll pick um, Spanish. It'll be, there we go, Spanish. And hit translate. And hopefully it will do a good job of translating it. And since I don't speak fluent Spanish, I'm not sure how great the translation is, but hopefully you'll be able to answer the questions. So you could type your answers in here, in Spanish, and then before you turn it into me, you could either turn it into me in Spanish and I could translate it back to English, or you could translate it back into English and then turn it into me. So let's talk about how to turn things in the Google Classroom. So to show you that, I have to go to a classroom where I am a student because this is a teacher view. So it won't look the same as yours. So I'm going to go down here to this classroom where I am a student. And let's say I'm looking at some classwork. They've assigned me some work in here somewhere. So I'm just going to click on an assignment, view it. Now notice over here, it'll always have for you, you can add or create something. So even if I don't have a document in here for you, but you just want to use Google Docs to type something up, you can add it right here on that day's assignment. Pick a Google Doc, and then whatever we're doing, maybe it's just note taking or something, and you want to take your notes. You could type your notes in here in Spanish and then submit them, and I could translate them to English. So you could, I'm just going to type some garbage. And then it will, when I go back there, there's the document that I just did. And so when you hit turn in, which I'm not going to hit turn in, or whoever owns this classroom will be wondering why I did that. So when you hit turn in, then that will go to me and I will get that document that you just made. So anything that we're doing in class that you would rather type in your own language and then translate over, you can do this with and just add it to there. You could also add something from your Google Drive that you already had or some other file that you have in there as well. So hopefully this has been helpful and I haven't confused you on how to do any of this stuff, but you can always feel free to ask me and I will go through this with you on your Chromebook with your Google Classroom to help you out as well. Okay, thank you. See you later.